Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mixology Podcast. Well, welcome back, but
Well, yeah.
all right. So,
Yeah, alright, this is a series now. Deal with it.
Logan, explain what
Yeah?
we'll be talking about.
We are going to talk about the concept art for Dylan the movie.
All right. So, I don't exactly know much about the concept art, but
Comics art, yeah.
Logan, talk.
So, obviously, during the production of a movie, there has to be several elements that we need to discuss, right?
Exactly.
So, we're going to be talking about one of the main, I guess, villains? I'm not exactly sure, of the story.
Certain
I believe we've mentioned him on yesterday's podcast.
episode.
Episode 1, my bad. But we are working on the double to get these things as fast as possible. So by the time Luis starts editing this, he's gonna put up an image of Sir Brex.
You gotta remind me about that because.
Yeah. It'll
Also, hold on.
Alright. So we're gonna be talking about the concepts of Dylan the movie, right? So by the time Luis edits this, he's gonna put up an image of his costume, which is
Sir Brex.
the closest representation that we have of him.
Yes. I have a 3D model as well in Roblox, but I don't want to screenshot that right now.
So, yeah, the whole point of his design was to be. The whole point of his design was meant to be.
I'll explain this.
Yeah.
It was meant to be like the embodiment of Exality if it was a corporation, mostly. So obviously he's greedy,
Oh,
a cheapskate, kind of like Mr. Crap, if you know what I mean. And yeah, he has like the features of like a high wealth guy, like
high wealth.
stereotypical, a top hat, monocle, a penguin suit or tuxedo, a cane and wedding shoes. Cause why not? That looks fancy.
Wedding.
So, yeah.
Wedding shoes? He has wedding shoes?
Room shoes to be specific.
Well, yeah, so they're not wedding shoes.
But grooms are from weddings.
Group shoes.
No, groom.
I heard you say groob.
GROOM. Like the Discord moderator.
But yeah. So if you see in the image, I have no idea how long. The whole point was for him to be the embodiment of Brixality too, because he's not the leader of whatever we're working out in Dylan the movie. He originally was supposed to be, but we scrapped that last second because it just wouldn't make sense. Because Sir Brex, I'm not sure if he was created for Dylan the movie, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't. I have no idea though. So
I kind of forgot, honestly.
yeah, because the only thing I remember.
No. I don't think he was. Because like I was like making him out of like curiosity or like idea, and I was like, finally, Sir PRX. What could result be? Wait, we gotta play the Sir Brex rap in the background.
Yeah. I got it in the editing.
Hat tough and monocle, gleaming bright in the boom rap rhyme in the night. Graffiti backdrop sees the stage. Step up, sketch down, turn page. Woo!
You said graffiti.
Alright, continue.
Graffiti backball in the stage.
Patent and monocle gleaming bright, hitting this boom bap, running through the night. Graffiti backdrop, the city is the stage. Stepped out the sketch, now I'm turning the page.
So, I don't know to anyone that's been like up with the channel since day one or something, you would know who C is. But trust me, he is
not on the YouTube channel, which you're probably watching this on unless you're on Spotify. But my TikTok, Stickman Dude 1234 or whatever it was, I forgot. But
Spider-Man.
we have a podcast. I'm leaving that in. Anyways, Yeah, you might have seen the photos. So either you saw my TikTok about C, or you saw me on Roblox and saw C.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have a model of him, which I'll be showing because I already have a screenshot.
But no
Which
one
is,
thinks he's most likely going to be drastically altered for Dylan the movie.
I mean, it's a different universe, obviously.
Yeah.
It was originally it was like a friendly bot, I guess, and some other stuff we want to say. There's some other stuff I don't really want to say. You can just read the wiki page once I finish it. But
Yeah,
if I said it, I have to
change.
change the settings of this podcast to like 18 plus. So, or it's the episode, but well, at least it was a PG-13 universe. Logan, you explain it, or if you do,
How do I explain that? This is your character. Do you want me to explain the concept? I can with the concept.
Concept, yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, you're the one who, like, changed it up a bunch, and, like, you already know most about C, I guess, so at least with my character.
Concept-wise, he's going to change a lot.
Yeah.
He's still going to have the classic elements that he has. Oh, 100%. He's still a clanker.
But, he is, like...
His role is way different.
And so is, like, his, like, personality, because... Due to, like, we haven't made, like, a lore in this. We haven't really made anything about this yet, but due to something that happened during the reset, something changed in his personality and his storage and stuff that made him evil.
Remember, guys,
and then
to anyone who's watching this, we're just trying to make the story as good as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're trying, all right? We're trying.
Because I'm trying to stay with me. I'm trying.
Keeping that in. You're keeping that in.
I'm trying.
Coop.
What? It's a good song.
Okay, bro, relax. You don't need to be so offended.
All right.
Because I'm trying, Cape. One, it's a good song. It's a good song.
Alright, so anyways, yeah, so it's just evil.
He's going to be a lot more different than originally.
He mods himself and stuff to, just be more powerful, and he also has a cape. Because, you know, we're just gonna, except for phones, the other version of a robot always has to look different. Because if they look the same, you wouldn't tell that's for the power. But now that I'm thinking about it, that would make more sense. Because, like, no. Cave exposes him. He looks the same. This is gonna be like a lukewarm take, but like if he looked the same, we would like think he's like the same as the last movie. But then suddenly, kapow! He's stronger.
But then suddenly, kapow! He's starker. So here's the thing: he has servants called the Glicks.
They're aliens that are also clankers, because CI, right?
No. So basically, their legs are binded at birth because C is obviously evil in this universe.
They are.
Yes.
If you guys, if you're wondering why I'm so confused, I haven't really read the scripts yet. Well, at least the third one. So
yeah. I didn't even put a description of what the Glicks were. So
yeah. So you can explain all about the Glicks because I don't really know about them. Other than that, they're aliens and they're raptor-like. Well, that's fine, but still.
They're raptor-like in the way they stance.
Mm-hmm.
Because since they're binded at birth, there is no other way for them to move around.
They move their soul. Move your funky soul.
No, you did not say funky, alright?
What?
Walt. But a buck.
Alright, just continue.
But
a phone.
But a foul. But to answer a lot of people's questions, we have been trying, right?
Cause I'm trying to stay with.
Cause I'm trying, Goop. Stay with.
All right. So back to C, because I want to say one more thing. He's powered
I
by.
also want to say one more thing. You go ahead though.
Okay, so he's powered by like this advanced AI that's like extremely similar to a human. It's basically like a human. It was an AI. So it's called CI, right? Because well, I mean, C, I mean, it was named after Mo, right? Or C was named after the AI model that Jake made, as we've discussed.
Oh, you're Goobian Spider.
Yeah. But I'm gonna explain like CI, the whole concept of it in another episode because it deserves its own episode of the podcast. So, Logan, say what you want to say.
I don't even know how to describe this honestly. Since we've already established that C's design will change, there's also something called drones in Dylan the movie that
Oh, can I explain these?
Yeah, sure.
I want to use my concept. Like I've imagined this like a bunch. So basically, like these like the drones, they're like tiny little drones, and like they're meant to be like small yet resilient. So like you can't really
Like Black
notice them.
Mesa.
And also they have like cameras and stuff to secretly record and like small little like
They have hammers?
No, cameras. And
Oh,
like
I was like-
small little like
I was like, they have hammers?
phone type speakers because like they're small. And also one characteristic that's special about these type of drones is that their propellers spin like so fast that humans can't hear it because like they make like an extremely high pitched noise like ultrasound.
Oh, Ultraman.
I'll keep that in. I don't even care. Alright, so what do you want to say, Logan?
Since we already established that I was about to say the Glicks. We already established that C's design will change, and because of that, canonically the actual design of C is the drones I don't even know how to tell you, bro. The drones are something else, man. The drones are gonna use C's Phase 1 design, which is basically the design that people have seen.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always visualized them as like little boxes with cameras, like that look like that they like
There's multiple versions of drones. There's something called a combat drone, which is what's seen in the first entrance in
There should also be like so my version, I guess that could be like what would my version be considered? Because like I've considered my version of the drones to be like small, like very small, with like small little like selfie, I guess, cameras. Like if you could visualize like the phone camera, the front facing one, and they like kind of resemble an eye, but you can't really see them.
iPhone.
And also, there could probably be another version where it's like a 360 camera, which C would probably use more because 360.
You said Drew sexy. Right.
I said 360.
I did not hear you say that, but alright. Oh, this is Rupture Farms.
This is Rupture Farms. Everybody gets it slayed.
I guess it's slayed. Everybody gets one.
Alright, continue.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Glicks. So the Glicks are an enslaved species, alright? But they don't know that. They think that they're like, yo, we're on top of the world, bro. Yeah, I know. And so the part about the Glicks is that they're born with legs, but they're binded at birth.
Oh my god, like Mr. Burns.
Okay.
Continue.
Alright. The Glicks are binded from birth. So they have to use mechanical legs because without their legs, my bad. Without their legs, that's how they serve C, so they can get their mechanical legs. So, the Glicks are binded at birth, like I was saying earlier. So that's how they pay C, because they think in their like nationalities and stuff. They think that Luis, you can explain that later because I'm not an exact expert on that.
Should I like explain it in this episode or another episode? Cause
Another episode.
all right.
But their nationalities, their beliefs, their like culture. This guy gave us something for free, bro. We have to repay him back. So C's like found a loophole in that. So it's like, oh, dude, these guys can become my slaves. What you think, Verax? So the Glicks are the enforcers. They're the enforcers of it. They're the unironically the big G. But in all seriousness, they're the enforcers. That's why there's stuff called combat drones, because if it requires extreme movement, the Glicks can't do that.
Did the combat drones have like guns and arms and stuff?
Yeah. They're basically C's version. Like, there's like version 1 and version 2. Version 2 is main C, alright? So, they're basically like the first version of C. Just with like added accessories. Like transformable guns and shit.
Would you say it as like a mini version of CI?
It is smaller than C, 100%.
I mean CI, as in the AI model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said that there's drones versions, because you can't put a Glick in that thing, you know, because
they're small.
First off, they're kind of small. And not just that, they're biological, so their intestines would canonically like blow up from the pressure.
Wait, what?
Because remember, they're in space.
Mm-hmm.
So
wait. So you're saying that like the Glicks can't go to Earth because
no, they can go to Earth. The problem is that when they fly around, their intestines can possibly explode.
Ah. So
I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it any better.
So my design of the Glicks would like explode.
Yeah.
Like they would have a chance of exploding, but C forces them to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we do my version, that would honestly like that would make C look more cruel because that's basically what he is.
Yeah, but remember, there's multiple types
of Glicks.
Yeah, there's, for example, minor Glicks. Not that kind of minor. Because remember, there's a place in Dylan the movie called Mudos, I think. I completely forgot what I named it myself, but there's stockyards. There's the stockyards, which is just like a giant factory. Factory of what necessarily? Just explosives. And then like you were saying earlier, the flying Glicks, which are rarely ever used due to their, you know, they're about to blow up.
Wait. Trust me. What are they gonna be used for, like kamikaze?
Exactly. I was about to say that.
Perfect. Well, would that mean like how hard do they blow up? Like, is it like a smaller like oh no, the guns flying everywhere, or is it like
if I say like if I say my comparison, bro, I know I'm gonna get canceled.
Wait, would it like be big?
Not big necessarily, because you know they're kind of small.
Would it like at least like leave a bruise to the target or something?
Yeah, because remember, they have something called not stim shots necessarily, but like medic packs, where like you like inject a serum into yourself. And that's their medical thing, and that's also used for the mutation of the humans in Dylan the Movie 3.
Wait, so C used those type of drones for Dylan Movie 3?
Yeah.
Oh, so we killed off like most of that population just
Yeah.
from. Dang.
C don't care, bro. That's all I gotta say.
See that, right?
C does not care about anyone. Except for Verax, because, well, it's his creation. Oh no, my power. Gonist.
And besides, his backstory was kind of valid. He was abused by by his creator in the past universe, and I think Dylan knew that because like, all right, it's time
I will
to
give
give
you
him a
magic!
fancy.
I heard you say, welcome to iPiracy.
All right, continue.
Alright, continue first off. The Glicks, we're talking a lot about the Glicks here, but they also have like very shroud voices, and that was not done on purpose, so they sound funny. That was canonically their like masks that they use to breathe properly.
Shriveled? What does that mean?
Shriveled.
Shriveled?
Yeah, but shriveled means like I'm saying words that never mind. I'm using Dylan the movie definitions unironically.
Oh, like concrete?
Yeah.
Watch that, guys, in our episode.
Yeah, that's in another episode. But for your guys' information,
FYI.
I have no idea. And I mean this 100%. I have no clue. No clue. No clue at all. What? Alright, I need to stop emphasizing that. But no, but like seriously, I have no clue how we will incorporate the drone glicks into the main roster, like as in the armies and stuff.
Kamikaze.
Yeah, but no, but besides kamikaze, what like should we have like kamikaze rules where like, oh, your honor is gone because you didn't kill yourself?
Oh, yes. But that kind of sounds.
That sounds a bit too morbid.
But it's
'Cause
PG.
then
It's PG-13.
oh yeah.
It's
I
meant
guess
for
the first still in the movie is PG. I know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it's because there's not a lot of death.
But what about the war scenes?
Like I said, there's not a lot of it. They're not bloody. My bad.
Yeah. And then suddenly, in like Dylan Movie 2, we upgrade to like blood and stuff.
But not too bloody. Dylan the movie 3 is probably gonna be pretty
Yeah,
bloody.
because it like shows like the kamikaze and stuff.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that technically be like fantasy violence though?
Yeah. Like Star Wars almost. And also the Glicks are now the main citizens of Earth in Dylan the Movie 3, because I'm gonna have to explain this part. So we try to track down C and Dylan the Movie 2, but we fail at killing him. And this results in us failing to kill, C.
Mm-hmm.
And then because of that failure, the human race gets enslaved. And then I'm gonna have to lead up to this now. Like I was saying earlier, the Glicks have something like medical packs of some sorts, like stacked in one syringe. So some scientist that we will most likely make in Dylan the Movie 3, or it's either gonna be C himself experimenting.
Wait, Walter.
First off, no, we can't.
No, but like
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
technically the name isn't like copyrighted from Half-Life, but
Yeah, but
it's only the model name. It can't really like be copyrighted because it's a basic name. We can just say it's a coincidence until they see this podcast.
I don't think that's a good idea. But
Bro,
to each their fucking
Walter's
own.
a very scientisty name. You know what I mean?
Science tussy, all right.
No, scientisty.
Because of that, the experimentations result in the human race mutating into something. Because the Glicks, because of their bindings, they're very limited,
Mm-hmm.
So their labor goes down a lot, especially when their military costs have been trying to find us, since we're now fugitives by this time because we escaped from C.
Oh yeah, don't we go to like this prison, or was that Sir Brex?
No, we go to his prison. Yeah.
My name is Sir Rex.
Minor is Sir Next. The humans are mutated for more labor forces, which ends up in then almost like decaying. Wait, I know we're probably not going to be able to, put that in a Roblox render, but they look almost decayed, bro. They look almost decayed by the flesh. You can see their bones.
But trust me, when if I ever get better computers or we get an actual animation team, we will be able to add that. We're gonna do because in the future, probably yeah,
In
I
the
know. When
future.
we become adults or something, I guess we're definitely making a remaster. And if we are,
That's why I was trying to tell you, so we can make Dylan the movie in stop motion.
and also if we're if Raw Studios actually becomes a famous company, and so does McSalary because
Yeah.
Raw Studios is a subsidiary of.
But I'm also saying this now. But can I stop you just for a second, or do you want to keep going?
Sure.
We canonically they're called, because you made a joke about this. They're called like mutts or something like that.
Months?
Mutts.
Like dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, it's because are they kept as pets or something? I'm probably sounding stupid.
Yeah. They're not pets. They're more like slaves, kind of like the Glicks. The drones, obviously, that's their choice because they're from sea. But the Glicks don't really have a choice. Along with because the mutant humans, they do serve a significant purpose plot-wise because we're trying to rescue them. But nearly, and I'm gonna spoil this now, including for you, Luis, because I never said this and I haven't written it in the scripts yet. Because of C, 52% of the human population has been mutated.
What about the other 48%?
They're still enslaved, but they're either half of them is getting experimented on, or all of them are just slave
Oh,
labor.
wait, it's like Alien 51. That's a weird place to put an antenna.
Did you just say Alien 51?
Oh my god, I did. I meant Planet 51.
They're mostly just like slave laborers, which I'm not gonna lie, that does sound pretty messed up, doesn't it? Or yeah, but the whole point is that because of the whole point of the Glicks, because we originally weren't gonna have the Glicks. Remember, we were just gonna have basic alien soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just slaves. Some of the minions.
But then you were like, I feel like the alien soldiers aren't good enough. What if we have like What if we have them as slaves? And I said, yeah, that's a good option, but and then you were like, oh, never mind. It sounds like a stupid idea because they're slaves and they're not real people.
Really?
Yes, you said that, and I was like, no. You had a point. You have a point. And that's where I made the I was about to say sligs, the Glicks. That's where the Glicks came from. And also, I did say earlier in the podcast that their voices sounded shriveled, but that's because they have oxygen tanks in their masks, right? Because they have masks that kind of serve as an oxygen tank. Because of their trouble breathing and stuff, because they're in space, even with all the ventilation.
Wait. So they breathe oxygen, yet they live in space.
Yes.
Oh dang.
No, they're originally they were from a planet, obviously, but it had oxygen. But that planet was destroyed, but before it got destroyed, they gathered a bunch of Glicks, and then, eventually future generations had their legs binded at birth, and then, legs,
Wait, but
mechanical
why?
legs.
It's because C experimented on them?
Yep. Canonically, the Sligs are clones of each other. That's why they sound so similar. So for the guys that are still listening, this is where the voice comes in. This is what they sound like. Hey, you. Hey, yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Hey,
I'm a worker.
I'm a sword fighter. Their voices sound shriveled almost, almost tired. Because they weren't. I'm a maintenance worker, I swear.
It kind of sounds like that one, like, I don't really know. Like, it just sounds like a tired worker or something. Which they kind of are, but like, no, like,
Oddworld, I eat trees.
This is Rupture Farms.
This is Ruptured Farms. They say it's the biggest meat processing plant in all of Oddworld.
Say that again.
What?
You said the whole Oddworld. That gives you an idea. Bow, bow, bow. Bow.
Oh, pow, super pow. Super pow.
Yeah, it's a cow.
Oh my god. It's a cow?
Mm-hmm.
So, their voices are shriveled, like, and feeling because, well, like I said, they have masks, right? That removes their basic voices.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously we're going to throw, like, a vocoder over that because I feel like we're not having it alien enough.
Mm-hmm.
So they sound, like, shriveled, tired. But
Maybe
they
would have, like, maybe their voices would have, like, a phaser effect.
Yeah, because...
And that's how they sing, like, that one song.
I'm not gonna spoil this, but since, where they work, depending where they work, like the flying clicks, they have, like, state-of-the-art breathing apparatuses, but they're, like, intestines.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here.
This is a triangle.
What?
I'm trying to triumph.
I'm not cutting that out. That's beautiful.
But yeah, depending on where they work, the flying glicks sound like basically like a normal glick, but without the hey. They just go hey, yeah, you, yeah, you. They don't have the hey. They don't have the loud, obnoxious stuff.
Hey.
Yeah. They kind of sound like Abe.
This is Rupture Farms.
But with like a more older voice.
Yeah, this is Rupture Farms.
It's Rupture Farms right here. They say it's Rupture Farms right here. What the thing is, they say it's the most famous fancy plant out there. For meat. In this odd world. But I guess you could say that again. And we're not related to it at all.
Put meat into the odd world.
What? I'm a good voice actor for it. Right?
Kind of, yeah, actually.
That's a perfect accent, actually.
Perfect accent?
Accent. Why?
That's how they laugh.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Because the ones on the Super Vernix.
Oh boy, yeah.
But in all seriousness, they do sound off depending on where they are. And I'm not going to leak where they are, but they are somewhere in space. So because of that, they sound different. So that's where the A comes from. But the basic glicks, which are the ones in the, Luis?
Mm-hmm.
They're transported everywhere because they're originally from that place. So, like, this goes to Earth, that goes to, I don't know, that one goes somewhere else. That's why you can still find basic glicks around Earth. So you can find the occasional, like, hey, you, yeah, you. And then you got the basic, hey, this is Oddworld voice,
Mm-hmm.
So it's meant to show stuff because Balthazar, right? He's not a part of Brixality, obviously. But you know how I told you about Balthazar, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna be someone called the news reporter Glick. So he's like trying to replicate it as close as possible. And I'll send you the voicemail so you can read it later.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Central Station. No, you can hardly abuse.
This is the news station. News that you can hardly
You gotta
use.
talk about the accent, even though it makes my throat feel dry. I need a soda, actually. You can keep talking to the viewers while I get a soda.
You can keep talking in the muse. I was gonna say how that doesn't irritate my throat. It irritates everyone else's though, which doesn't make sense. Does it actually irritate your throat?
Kinda, yeah. Especially with my accent. Yes, interruption.
The cynical station. News that you can use.
I heard you say
My
like
race has been enslaved, yes. And you're all being mutilated. You know what I mean? Saying?
You guys thought we were slaves? We're slaves? Since when?
No. Yes. Wait. Let's see. No. You're supposed to say that the humans are slaves, not you.
Oh. Wait, we're slaves?
No. I mean, no.
Boss man, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but
But
you
humans
got
are,
your meds.
you're supposed to say that humans are slaves, not you. The humans.
Yeah, but
Because
yeah, but
we
yeah, but our healthcare is pretty messed up. It's not exactly a hero's act.
well, I mean, to be fair, the Americans also have great healthcare, but yeah,
They have great healthcare.
no, they don't have any good healthcare.
Whoa, that's sick.
So that's why we're enslaving them to
Wait, we're enslaving them?
I just told you this.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention.
Just send in the drones.
But no. The boys. What about the boys? They have jobs. They have jobs, sir.
Ever heard of a concept on Earth called drummer boys?
Wait, they have boys?
Let's continue. No, it's perfect. I'm leaving that in.
you're leaving that whole thing in.
Mm-hmm.
You're leaving that whole session in there.
Yes.
Are we gonna add that as an actual line in Dylan the movie?
I mean, probably.
Oh, Alabama, Spider-Man.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Cheetar and Moken.
Right now I have 54 minutes of audio to edit.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'm doing this swiftly. Don't worry. I have been doing this for 4 hours. I'm fine with it.
Alright, so is the recording about to end, or?
Should we?
If you want.
Do you want to?
Do you want to?
I mean... Alright, so, anyways, guys, that's the end of this episode. Not the podcast, the episode.
It's the end of the pod.
Alright, so...
We have to end it out like Oddworld.
Okay.
This is Rupture Farms. So, I'll see you chumps later.
See ya, chumps.
Oh, Spider-Man 3 and a sub.
Ba-da-bow.
No
All right.
jalapings!
But on a serious note, that's basically the end of the podcast. The episode, I mean.
It's the end of the podcast!